Welcome to lesson 24. So in the last lesson we were looking at commands, and today we're going to see commands with the verb to be. Now the curious thing is that in Spanish we use the negative form, but we don't use the affirmative form, and I don't know why. Somebody out there can explain this to me. No seas malcriado, no seas perezoso. We say it negatively, but we don't hardly ever say it positively. We use some other way of doing it. But in English, the affirmative commands are just as common as the negative commands. So let's read. Commands with to be are very common in English. They follow the pattern be. Okay, affirmative command. So number one, be quiet and sit still, please. Be quiet and sit still, please. Now I'm going to translate this for you because it's a little bit tricky. Está callado or cállese y siéntate quieto, por favor, okay? Did you think that this was quieto? No, that's callado, and this is quieto. All right, very good. Number two, be good while I'm away. Be good while I'm away. Number three, be patient. In Spanish, we're going to say ten paciencia. In English, we're going to say be patient. Number four, be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. So that one comes out of the Bible. Number five, be careful while you go up the volcano. Again, in Spanish, we're going to say ten cuidado mientras de que subes el volcán. But in English, we're going to say sé cuidadoso. That's what you're going to say. Be careful. All right, number six. Be prepared for an earthquake at all times. Be prepared for an earthquake at all times. Good. 7. Be aware of the dangers involved in swimming at the beach. Be aware of the dangers of swimming at the beach. Okay, so I'm going to go through this one. This is a little bit tricky. Está atentos de los peligros involucrados al nadar en la playa. Okay, so en español decimos en y en inglés vamos a decir at. ¿Se acuerda la regla de preposiciones? Que tienes derecho de cambiar las preposiciones, cambian de un idioma al otro, ¿verdad? Okay, number 8. Be all that you can be in the army. Be all that you can be in the army. Esa fue la cancioncita por muchos años de la lema del ejército de Estados Unidos, ¿verdad? Entonces, esto literalmente, sé todo lo que puedes ser en el ejército, solo que voy a ponerlo en español. Alcanza tu máximo potencial en el ejército, porque en el ejército de Estados Unidos uno puede aprovechar de estudiar, le ayudan a estudiar, entonces uno puede sacar una carrera, tiene que sacar buenas notas, pero puede sacar una carrera así gratuitamente, ¿verdad? Así que está un poco mejor que el ejército de Guatemala. Disculpa a mis amigos guatemaltecos si estabas en el ejército, pero en el tiempo que yo estaba ahí, poco después de la cesación de la guerra civil, me fui a Guatemala, entonces el ejército era muy diferente en Guatemala, así que disculpas, no se ofenden por favor. Okay, this is really easy. Now look at the negative commands. Boy, I think I just lost some English students right there. Okay, good. So negative commands. All right, great. So we have, it says here, don't be a brat. Don't be a brat. And then number 10, don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. And then number 11, don't be a bad example. Don't be a bad example. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Number 13, don't be home after dark. Don't be home after dark. Okay, this one I'm going to explain. Okay, literalmente dice no estés en casa después de que se oscurezca o después de que se caiga el sol, ¿verdad? Pero la idea es que llegues a casa antes de que caiga el sol. No llegues a casa después de que se caiga el sol. De lo que está meramente escrito, tal vez no te darías cuenta de eso, ¿verdad? Eso es lo que dicen las madres a sus hijos. Don't be home after dark. Okay, don't be gullible. Don't be gullible. 15, don't be a liar. All right, vocabulary 24, 26 words, total to date, 350. Afraid. Afraid, yeah. Fearful is different. Okay, so you can be afraid of something, and then fearful is like a permanent condition. Good. Army. Army. Aware. Aware. away. Okay, so away is a very curious word. There really isn't a word for away in Spanish. It's between lejos and fuera, or something like de camino, ¿verdad? Porque no es lejos porque eso es far, no es fuera que eso es outside. Y puedes decir los tres. Voy a estar lejos, voy a estar afuera. I'm going to be far away, I'm going to be outside, but away is between these two. There really isn't a word for it. Okay, I have here de camino because the word way quiere decir camino, right? So it's kind of one of those words that doesn't have a translation. All right, bad, bad, beach, beach. So that's the E sound. If you say the I sound, you're saying a bad word in English, okay? Brat, brat, careful, careful, command, commanded, common, common, danger, dark, dark, earthquake, earthquake, go up, gullible, gullible, home, home. And then so you have house. That's kind of like the structure, the casa, and then home is more like the affectionate family, hogar, right? So involve, involve, involved, involved, lazy, liar, patient, patient. Yeah, the T-I-E, patient. Good. Pattern, pattern, prepare, prepare, prepared, prepared, quiet. Yeah, so that's callado, quiet. Really, really. Swim, swam, swum. So this is an irregular verb, because usually when you have the vowel change for the past tense, you have an en for the participle, but what we see here is that there's like about 15 verbs that do this in English, or 12 or something like that, I forget. But anyhow, so you have one vowel you have the I in the present tense, the past tense is the swam, and then the participle is the swum. So there's a few verbs, not very many, that follow this kind of pattern. It's not a third regularity because it's very uncommon. Anyhow, very, very. And then good. So I had troubles when I was learning these words in Spanish, so I think you might have troubles, okay? So before is antes and after is después, right? So I would confuse after with antes because they have two syllables and three letters in common, right? So you got to remember that before is antes and after is después. So help you. All right. Oh, here's the memory help. This is a way to remember this. So you say, remember good afternoon? So afternoon is después del mediodía. Noon quiere decir mediodía. After quiere decir después. Así que eso te ayuda a mantenerlos claro que after quiere decir después. Okay, here you go. If you will get in your books and study, study, study like this guy, you're going to be smart, smart, smart. You're going to learn English. Congratulations. That's the end of this lesson.